Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. I'm Melissa if you haven't been here before. Today what we're going to do is we're going to be playing with the Natasha Denona Retro Palette. And I know there's been a lot of reviews on this already, but I just wanted to play with it, do an eye look. I also have some other things that are newer and we're going to play with those. So if that's something you want to see, then just keep watching. Okay, so I've already done my brows. I've used the Kosas Brow Pop in the shade Black. So I used that on my brows. And I primed my eyes with the Matte Pro Longwear Paint Pot in Painterly. So I just got that at the Ulta 21 Days beauty sale. So I got that half off. So I used that. So we're going to go in to the Natasha Denona Retro Palette. Let me take my glasses off. I'm going to take the shade Nude Mauve and I'm going to put that in my crease. And excuse my nails, I haven't had them done in a while. I haven't posted because a guy at my husband's work gave my husband COVID and he brought it home to all us. So pretty much most of August we had the start of school and then we had 2 weeks or more recuperating from COVID. So that was a lot of fun. Alright, I'm going to go on to the shade Amara and I'm going to put that in my outer corner. But really it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Mainly just my throat was like probably the most sore it's ever been in my whole entire life. Like it hurt down here all the way up to my ear. Just every time you swallowed you felt like, I don't know, you're just swallowing knives. I don't know, it was very rough. But my 8-year-old, she didn't have any symptoms. She was asymptomatic. The rest of us just pretty much, it felt like a really bad sinus infection. I just messed up my eye. Okay, so I had to redo this eye because I went in to blend out and thought I was using a clean brush, but obviously either my daughter or my niece used it to use the black with it or something, so I couldn't tell because the bristles are black. So there you go. But we're all back to, I guess, how we're supposed to be. But I'm going to go in with Groove and deepen up the outer corner a little bit more. I don't know how wonderful this is going to look with this look, but I want to try the psychedelic shade and see what it looks like. I'm just going to put that all in on my lid. Might be kind of a topper, we'll have to see. Yeah, it seems more like a topper. I might have to put another shimmer on top. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, so what I'm doing to see if I can help it a little bit as I'm putting mod. And then I'm going to put a little bit more of psychedelic on top of it. So that psychedelic shade is kind of chunky, so I kind of have fallout all over my face and it kind of got everywhere. But I'm going to try to clean this up and then we'll get on to the face. So I still have glitter all over my face, but we're going to move on. Didn't wipe off very well. I would say if you have this palette or plan on getting this palette, using the psychedelic shade, I would say to either use like a glitter glue, spray your brush, or just use a small amount. I kind of probably went in a little too much, so the fallout was real, but I think it'll be alright. We're just going to keep going. And I'm going to try the Purito Healthy Looking Glow Flawless Coverage. It's a Cica Clearing BB Cream, and I have shade 21 Light Beige. I got this on Amazon. But I've seen a couple of people that really like it. It kind of is like the Misha BB Cream. It kind of has a gray tone to it. But usually when it blends out perfectly, so. Still looks a little more gray than the Misha BB Cream does, but we'll keep going. I have the One Size Turn Up the Base Butter Silk Concealer in shade Fair 3. I've really been wanting to try this, so I grabbed this, I think when I got the Natasha Denona palette. And I'm going to use my Rare Beauty concealer brush to blend that out. I just added the No. 7 Lift and Eliminate Triple Action Finishing Powder in Light to my under eyes. And that concealer, it really does go a long way. You don't need a ton of it to really cover. So I'm digging that concealer so far. Alright, so I'm going to use the Juvia's Place Bronze in the shade Light. And I'm going to use the lighter shade at first. See how that does. This is also, it's new to me. It's a newer product as well. But I've had it for a while. I just haven't used it yet. I really like this. I think I'm just going to stick with the, well, let's do a little bit of the darker shade. Try it out. For blush, this is new to me as well. I got this the 21 Days Beauty sale. It's the Buxom Primer Infused Blush in Wonderlust. It says Seychelles on the box, but it says Wonderlust. Oh, Wonderlust Primer Infused Blush, and the shade is Seychelles. Okay, I got it now. And I'm going to put that on my cheeks. Pretty kind of neutrally pink blush. Okay, that was pretty. I'm just going to throw on, this is just I pulled out of my stash. It's the Ofra Rodeo Drive Highlighter. Okay, I'm going to take Amara and start with that on my lower lash line. And I'm going to try the shade Glitz, this pink, on my inner corner. That shade, well, it's a little more glittery, but it has like a gold reflect to it. It's coming up more gold than anything with some shimmer in it. So, I don't know. But it's a little chunky too. Not as chunky as Psychedelic, but it's a little chunky too. Now, I picked up at Ulta the e.l.f. Big Mood Mega Lash and Lifting Mascara. I'm going to try this out. I can get the box open. I know it's one of the big hourglass brushes. So that's what it looks like if you haven't seen it before. But we're going to throw this on our lashes. This is not too bad. Got a little clumpy on the lower lashes in a couple of spots, but so far I enjoy it. I'm not sure if I enjoy it as much as I enjoy my Thrive, but I do enjoy it. So, okay, for lips, I'm going to do the Vanessa and Juvia's Place Legit Nude Lip Gloss. And this is one that I actually got the whole, like the palette and both lip glosses, but I never got a chance to use it on camera. So we're just going to go ahead and use this lip gloss, and this is the color. Just a nice nude. And it's like a paddle applicator. The color's really pretty. I don't know if I picked the right. It's more peachy, and my eyes are more like cool tones, so, but it's alright, we'll go with it. The formula is beautiful. It's not sticky. It's just, it's full coverage or medium coverage-ish gloss. It covers a decent amount, and it is very, I don't know, just comfortable. It's not sticky, it's just very comfortable. I love it. Alright, well this is the final look using the Natasha Denona palette, a retro palette, and a few other newer goodies. The palette is really gorgeous. The shades that I use, I really love. The white is really nice in this palette. The only thing is, like I said, psychedelic glitz, they're a little chunkier of shimmers, especially psychedelic. So you just have to be careful with how much you're putting on so you don't get a ton of fallout. But pretty much my foundation covered the glitter, so I'm not super glittery. So I didn't use any of her creamy mattes in this palette. I mainly just used her regular mattes, but they were super gorgeous. They blended beautifully. So I'm really digging this palette. So far, I'm really enjoying it, and I'm glad I picked it up because I love the look that I came up with. I think it looks really pretty, and I'm excited about it. There's a lot of glitter going on in places that probably shouldn't have glitter, where I packed on a ton of that shade and it kind of flew everywhere. So it's like up in here or whatever, but from far away, I think it looks good. But anyway, so moving on to the BB cream. I do like this. I think that it did kind of cool down the gray tone after a while. At first it looked a little more gray tone than, like I said, the Misha BB cream. Like, when you first pump Misha BB cream out and put it on your face, it looks great. But when you blend it out, it's gone. Now this one, it stays a little, at least on me it did, stayed a little more gray toned for a while. But now that everything's together, I don't see the gray tone, gray undertone. So I think it looks really beautiful. I do have a couple of places my skin's really dry right now, and so there's a couple of places that look funny, but it's my dry skin. I have a few dry patches. But the concealer is gorgeous. I think it looks really beautiful. It's not creasing. It covered what I wanted it to cover. It actually covered very well, and it brightened my under eyes. So I'm really enjoying this concealer, and a little goes a long way, so you'll have this for a while because it's a decent, I mean, it's got a decent amount in it. Let's see. 0.24 fluid ounces or 7 milliliters. My Kosas only has 6 milliliters, so it's got more product than my Kosas. So it's got some good product in there, and it should last a while because you don't need a lot of it to cover. The bronzer was gorgeous. I love it. I think it blended gorgeously. The shade perfect. I love that they did this. I wanted to get the blush too, but they were sold out when I went and bought this because I bought it after it released, or a little sooner after it released than I usually would. I usually would get it like the day it released, or you know, the week it released, but it was a little bit later than that I got this. But I think it's gorgeous. And it's not super expensive either. Juvia's Place has beautiful products at reasonable prices. The Buxom Wonderlust Primer Infused Blush. It kind of did a little bit something funny on my cheeks. Like there was kind of a line here and here. I don't know if I put too much on, but it just didn't blend as I got it to blend, but it took a little bit to get it to blend right around these edges. But it's a beautiful color. I'll have to play with it some more to see if it was just user error or what. But I think it's a gorgeous blush, so I'll have to keep playing with that and let you know. The e.l.f. Big Mood Mascara. I do like this. I'm not sure if I like it as much as my Thrive yet. I'll have to keep wearing it because, you know, I love my Thrive mascara. But I think it is gorgeous. So I'm going to keep trying this out, see kind of how it wears and everything, see if it flakes, that kind of thing. So I'll let you know about this too at a later date. I didn't put any setting spray on. I'm going to put some of this Lottie London Dewy spray on. Forgot that sprayer's a little intense. I think my lower lash line on that mascara might be flaking just a little bit. So like I said, I'm going to have to keep you posted. It might be a good upper lash mascara, not a good lower lash mascara, but I'll have to keep trying it and let you know. But I think that was all that I tried. Oh, the lip gloss. I love this. It feels so comfortable. The shade's beautiful, really nice. So I'm really excited about this. I have the other shade too, but it's a little more pinky. It might actually went better with this look. Yeah, it probably would have went better with this look. It's like a pink shade, but here we are. It's fine. But anyways, so that is everything that I tried today. Oh, the MAC paint pot that I tried. I've never tried this before either. It's a little darker than I like. I like to have a lighter eye base, but I'll have to keep trying it too to see. I love the formula, and it seems like the shadow stuck very well and blended very well on top of it, but it just might be a little darker than I like. But okay, that's all. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit the like button. Also subscribe if you haven't already. I'd love for you to become a part of our family here. Also ring the bell so you can be notified whenever I upload one of my amazing videos. And that's going to be all for me today. I hope you are staying happy, staying healthy, taking care of yourselves, and I hope you have a great rest of the day. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye, y'all.